two sources. One, as you know, I spent 7 years of my life living and working in Australia, where cricket is a national game. But I also spent the last 9 years teaching a second-year seminar on leadership. And in that leadership seminar, I like to use the case of Sir Ernest Shackleton, the great Antarctic explorer. And Shackleton had something very interesting to say about life. He said, "Some people say it's wrong to think of life as a game. I don't think so," he said. "Life to me means the greatest of all games. The danger lies in treating it as a trivial game, a game to be taken lightly, and a game where the rules don't matter much. The rules," he said, "matter a great deal." Shackleton said, you know, the game has to be played fairly or it's no game at all. And even to win the game is not the chief end. The chief end is to win it honorably and splendidly. And in Shackleton's mind, honorably and splendidly meant living it by his values, the things that mattered most to him, by his rules. Now, those of you who know cricket know it's got a lot of rules. But another thing about cricket that I think is relevant, it's a long game. You know, life ebbs and flows. And endurance is a virtue. Stamina is very important. Work at staying in shape. Work at staying in shape physically, mentally, emotionally. In many respects, your determination and your drive will have as much to do with your life as your DNA. Like cricket, it's a long game. You need to pace yourself. And another thing a well-known cricket commentator observed is that in addition to being a long game where perseverance and resilience and patience are critical, it's a game where, he said, nothing happens and then everything happens. Again, only true cricket aficionados might appreciate this. But applying it to life, I can tell you that often out of the blue, that big opportunity or that big challenge hits you in the face. You can't plan your life. You can't plan your career, but you can plan to be prepared. And preparation is an awfully key aspect.